Good morning. Good morning,
Wait,
fellas. See,
No, I'm kidding.
he's such an idiot. Good morning, fellas. Good morning.
Good morning.
Howdy.
How's everyone doing on this beautiful fall Saturday?
Good. Peachy.
Warm outside.
It's
Warm
nice outside.
It's very nice.
Yeah.
Very nice.
Very nice.
So nice. I wanted to sleep in.
It's okay.
You did, didn't you?
Anyway, everyone's
think
minding
she
their
did.
business today.
I was told to not bother you because you worked last night. And
Oh, ain't that sweet? Oh, that's so sweet. I just feel the love. I feel the love. I'm so fortunate to be loved by these lovely gentlemen. Anyway,
Yeah,
Chris.
you almost threw up, huh?
No, I didn't.
Oh.
I had a hiccup. How was your week?
It was,
See?
it was good.
Mm-hmm.
It was good. Yeah. Long, as always, but made it through.
Are you
Didn't
getting
do much of nothing.
adjusted to your new position?
Yeah. Yeah. Learning a lot. Yeah. A whole lot, actually. It's a different end of furniture. So it's kind of like starting over again. But I like learning new stuff. And it, yeah, it's good. The people are good. They accept me for my mouth. Actually, they like it that I'm more outspoken. So,
Well, I'm happy they like your mouth.
yeah. I like it too. I don't have to change. I can stay consistent being me. But yes, very good. No real highlights, but just a work week. Yeah. Yep. I ended it yesterday with several shots of
You mean
whiskey.
a fifth? No, I'm sure.
Actually, Nakaya helped me not finish the fifth.
Don't you put that on my baby.
No, she helped me not
Oh,
finish. She was like, "No, Uncle Chris." I was like, "Babe, I can finish this."
but I can go more. She's like, no.
Yeah. She was like, "No,
you just pissed
save
yourself.
some for tomorrow." And I was like, "But babe, I bought two. One for Saturday, one for Sunday."
That's terrible.
So
Terrible.
I did not finish it. I poured it in my coffee this morning. So yeah. Happy Saturday. Woohoo!
Yay,
And I'm
Saturday.
planning on going to my brother Q's birthday.
Oh yeah, y'all going down.
Your little big brother.
Yeah, my little big brother.
Happy birthday, Q.
Yeah,
So-
happy birthday, Q.
So
Hope you enjoy yourself.
yeah. So and that's later on this evening.
Definitely
So,
will be doing a semi turn up.
yep. Whoop, whoop. Bada, bada, bada,
Y'all don't know
bada,
about
bada.
semi.
Oh,
It's all
I
of
just
us.
turn up. Damn
Exactly,
right. All for me it
exactly.
is. But
Juan get turned
Anywho.
up. He don't even know he turned up. He just Juan just be up.
the energy.
I stay turned up.
Oh yeah,
You
brother.
do.
Like
Woo!
Macho Man Randy
Yeah.
Savage. Dig it!
Yeah.
Snap into it.
You definitely snap into it. Don't even realize it.
But yeah, that's about it, man. As always,
Well, that's
10
good.
toes down, not up. That's how I like to keep it.
Well, you got 5 up right now.
Hey, it's okay. I'm working on them.
Mm.
Anywho,
Thank the Lord for that.
how was yours?
My week was grand. On my lovely days off, I went and helped some friends.
As always.
Yeah, I was about to say, doing my
Community service.
Yeah, my community service.
Community service.
Yes, that's what I was doing. Helping a friend move and then get another, get a house situated. And,
Nice.
Dang, how many friends do you have that be moving? Your friends
Crazy.
is mobile.
Tell
Crazy.
me sit they ass still.
well, one friend that's moving, she didn't have to be out until the end of this month, but she, trying to do a little bit at a time. When you don't have manpower,
So it's the same. It's
Yeah,
the,
yeah,
okay,
it's
I'm
the
like,
same
oh,
friend.
Yeah, I was going to say, tell me.
Yep.
Suckers to say
Same-
I don't
It's
think
the
I got
same
that many
friend.
friends that I would
Yeah.
help move.
and
Nah,
I
really.
and
It's a
finish
small
helping her.
hand.
Yeah.
It's a small handful. And usually they're in my
Yeah.
circle.
Because you a special kind of friend if you get the back service.
Oh, man, I'm telling you.
And
That,
for
that
me.
is true. Facts. No, that's real. At this point in my life, yeah, you got to be
Yeah.
something special if I'm
And
putting my back into
It's
it.
funny because the funny thing, I don't like to move on stairs, but she lived on the 3rd floor.
Oh, hell no. Excuse me.
That's what I was thinking, but you
That's
know.
an easy move, though.
Yeah.
Throw
Throw everything down,
yeah.
right? No, she didn't want to do that, well, because that was my suggestion.
Great minds think alike.
I said, I mean, you know, shoot, we can just throw most of this stuff down, you know. She's like, well, no, I mean, I don't want. And then, like, she put a lot of stuff in the dumpster, took a lot of stuff to the dumpster, like desk and stuff like
that
that.
can go out the window.
I told her, I said, girl, you can just throw it down, just let it break. No, because if somebody won't pick it up. I said, if someone won't pick it up, they can fix it.
They come get it.
They can fix it
Yeah.
once they get it from the
Worry
trash
about the
thing.
wrong
I mean,
thing.
wait a minute. You trying to preserve things as trash?
Yes.
Nope. I'm breaking it up.
But
Easy.
she texted me, maybe about 2 hours later. She was like, girl, everything we put out there by that dumpster's gone. I said, you think it wasn't going to be? I just got me because the stuff wasn't in bad shape, but I did get a thing of shot glasses from her that was never used.
Oh, nice.
8 pretty shot glasses.
Nice.
And then she got me some wide
We'll break them in.
goblets, you know.
Yeah, we'll break the shot glasses in.
And a coffee maker that has a grinder on it.
Nice.
Yeah,
Okay.
I said when I get situated, I'm going to read the book and stuff. And it comes to the built-in, like a little portable cup that you can.
Oh, nice.
I said, yeah, I said, this is nice. She said, well, I knew you probably would want it because you drink coffee. I said, and I do. So,
Thank you, nigga.
yep, pretty much. So,
For real zeal.
But, you
Nicely
know.
done.
but that was pretty much, you know, that. Hopefully we're done with that. And then I'll still be helping my other friend get their house in order for just, you know,
The
moving.
Lord return.
No, not the Lord's return. Just, you know, they just settled it, you know, settling the estate or whatever. So they just,
Oh, so the
Moving
Lord
in.
had returned already.
yeah, the Lord
missed it?
returned early.
The
Yeah.
Lord returned for that one individual.
Yeah, not for y'all, no.
Well, I'm
He
still
said he
here.
ain't ready. Thank you, Jesus.
Won't he do it?
But and then not to mention work. But I cooked a dish. You know, I was like, you know, we always trying to make a play on something, you know, vegan. And I did something like a beef stroganoff type, but instead of me using of course beef, I used the whole thing of spicy sausage, and then I put a few of the regular grounds in there so it wouldn't be hot, you know, too hot.
Mm-hmm.
And then I sauteed some spinach. And, you know, once the meat got done, I sauteed the spinach and the onion and some garlic. And then I had some rotini noodles. And
You said
mixed it up.
Rotimi.
Rotini noodles.
Oh.
And put it all in there. And then I put some mozzarella cheese and some heavy cream.
Oh, that's what Nakai was talking about.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
She said it was
She's
good.
like, Mom, that's really good.
She said it was
but it would
good.
be better if you use fresh spinach.
Tell her to shut up and eat.
I said, would it? I said, I'll keep that in mind. But I stopped buying fresh spinach because I would use it one time and then it would go bad.
Yeah.
So it's just like, and it ain't cheap. I mean, it ain't, you know, but I try to just get what I know I'm going to use. Just like I stopped buying it, you know, spring mix and all them salad mixes and stuff because I might eat one salad and then I don't eat nothing else. I mean, I don't use it no more. And then the bag's all, you know, bad. But anyway, yeah, so I cooked so I could have in my downtime of helping doing my community service.
Hey, but don't worry, your grass will grow in the backyard and you will have a free reign to graze.
Well, my grass is growing pretty good.
And you ain't started grazing yet?
Yeah, my grass is growing pretty good. And he ain't even watered it out.
And
I mean, so you don't
Well,
water
that's good.
grass?
Well,
You do
depen-
water grass.
Well, I guess he just went letting Jesus water because he hadn't been out
We're
there.
in drought situations.
Yeah.
Jesus ain't
I
watering
mean, we had a
nothing
little bit
right
of rain
now.
the other day, but not. I mean, especially when and he didn't put straw on.
He put straw on top.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, but I mean, he hadn't been out.
Maybe they
watering.
they're just now taking. I mean, because it's been dry. So,
Yeah,
But,
I would think you're not watering it.
No, I ain't know to water
Your
it. I mean, he
community-
said, don't worry about it, Kimberly. Yeah, I'm gonna get you some grass, and I said, okay, and that's what.
enough said.
Hey, you gotta tell me twice. I look for anything that I ain't got to do. If somebody else come and say they're gonna do it, have at it, honey.
I know that.
Have at it. But
I ran my water bill up my first couple months here.
Yeah, I was out there with the water hose.
no, I ain't say that. No, and I ain't, you know, trying to. I think my water bill was $15, so I ain't trying to.
Don't blame
Yeah. But anyway, Juan, how was your week? Why do you look so puzzled?
Because people be having these low water bills, and I don't understand. We live in the same area now.
No, we don't. You live up the street. I live down the street. Maybe it's because of the what you call it? Not the HOA, but yeah, maybe it's the HOA fee. They just collectively said y'all don't mind paying more.
No, I paid my HOA fee separate. I
know,
write them a
but
check every month.
But when y'all get your bill from Davison, they say, "Oh yeah, that's some people up there. They don't mind paying. Get them a $40 water bill." More than 40?
Gosh, yeah.
And I take showers definitely 2 times a day, and take baths. I've been taking baths here lately. Oh man, beautiful. But anyway, it's okay.
Is your water bill more than 40, Chris? Oh, okay. I don't feel so bad. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
That's because they leave the pool in the back for Bentley. No. Speaking of Bentley, we're talking about the upcoming events, and I know we're not going in no order, but anyway, and I was like, well, yeah, Dad, we're going to do Thanksgiving. And he said, well, I don't know. We know we're going to have Bentley. Mm-hmm. And I said, Daddy, well, Bentley, he can sit in the house a little bit. Well, not Kim, he don't like being at home by himself. I said, Daddy, really? That's all you got to do is come through, Chef. He said, well, I'll see how he's feeling. I said, this is the same man who took and threw a cat somewhere. We don't know where that cat is.
Allegedly.
As a matter of fact, I think it's Bootsy. Bootsy's life reincarnated. Because when that cat ate the bread, and Mama said, Larry, you come get this doggone cat that ate up my bread. And never seen that little cat again.
Yeah, I just don't want him to get in the car.
I know, right? In the backyard.
Like,
Billy got a truck back here. We'll be back there.
No. No.
You don't have to worry about his hair getting matted too much, because at least Daddy does take him to get his hair cut. And
that is an improvement. That is definitely
because Rennie never seen no type of veterinarian or nothing.
Well, that's just because he just picks him up and drops him off.
Well, somebody could have picked Bentley. Could have picked Rennie up and dropped. That dog hair.
That's a different man. It's a different person.
And he is a different person.
A totally different person.
Totally a different person.
Yeah. Yes.
But
shout out to growth.
No doubt.
Big shout out to growth.
No shit.
And God, we grateful for growth. Okay.
Won't he do it?
Yes, he will. Yes, he will. Anyway, Juan, how was your week? Sorry.
My week was really good. Really good.
Got a big smile on your face. I love to see you smile.
Yeah. Aww. Got my new Monopoly game in.
Yes, we've seen that.
So
So he's ready to play.
Huh?
I said, so he's ready to play.
I am. Yeah. Tanya's like, bring it whenever you come down. So I was like,
you can be the man who brings games out of his pocket when he goes places. Oh, I got this game, Uno game right here if you want one.
That's a fun game, though. Monopoly Diced. Fun game. It's like Monopoly. It's the principles of Monopoly, only it's a little bit fast paced. It's like Monopoly meets
craps.
Is it Boggle?
Yeah, Boggle. That's the game.
Ain't that the game where you roll dice and you try to do words or something like that?
In a certain amount of time or something like that. Mm-hmm. So you get a certain amount of time.
No, there's no time limit. Oh. You just try to reach a certain score before you roll 3 go to jails.
3 go to jail? Yeah. Good Lord. My Lord.
So yeah, it's interesting. It's a fun concept on Monopoly. But yeah, so that work always good. Been working on getting a lab set up to do some automation on physical devices. So that's been interesting. This past week, home front, I've continued to work on my laptop.
What about that?
Basically made a few scripts to do some tasks that I don't do regularly, but I noticed that I had to do it again. I had to download some books, and I was trying to upload them to my server. I don't do that very often, but I have to do a file conversion, so I did me an automated script where I just type in the command and it automatically opens up me a file selector, and I choose my destination location. It'll automatically convert it and move it to that location.
Well, what about that? Are you gonna ever fix that?
You talking about Florence?
Yeah.
Yes.
I didn't want to say a name.
Yes.
I didn't know how you were gonna
Yes,
respond. That's why I
my
just
goodness.
pointed to
Yes,
it.
I am going to work
Because she's
on
got
Florence.
2 wheels up. I mean,
Yes, she's had 2 wheels up for
a long
couple
time.
months
And her
now.
guts are out everywhere.
Yeah. I just haven't broken out my screwdriver to go down to the motherboard, but because that's what I'm thinking I'm going to need to replace.
R.I.P. Flores.
No, it's not RIP. I mean, because she still powers on, so she ain't dead.
Oh, okay.
She still powers on. It's just
She just
the
looks
LiDAR doesn't work, and I'm assuming there's a loose connection between the LiDAR port, because we've discussed on the pod, I think,
Yeah.
me replacing the LiDAR unit. I bought a new LiDAR unit, so evidently there's either something in the motherboard or a connection between the LiDAR unit and the motherboard. But either way, I've got to crack it open and go deeper into it.
But
And
Florence,
I
he
just
said he
haven't
ain't forgot
wanted to do
about
that
you.
yet. Yeah. I don't forget any of my projects. Once I forget about the projects, they go in the trash. Or
That's
they
why I was
become
concerned
something else.
about that.
No.
So she's just over
Pay
there.
too much money for that doggone thing. No.
She's over there all dusty with her wheels up, so I didn't know what was going on.
It's okay, baby. It's okay.
You are still special.
Thank you for your concern with my robot vacuum.
Yeah.
Appreciate that.
Yeah. Because I got mine. I just want you to make sure you keep.
And you know the crazy thing is,
What?
so sucky about technology.
Oh, gosh. No pun intended.
Doggone Chauncey.
Uh-oh.
Chauncey starting to act up.
Oh, no, he didn't, Chris.
Not Chauncey.
No.
Not Chauncey. Chauncey
Yeah.
been reliable.
So you say, you've been faithful.
So yeah, Chauncey
You
started acting up
true.
this week.
You started calling the same church. Like, what, boy?
I ain't gonna do it.
Not Jarvis, Chauncey,
Oh,
the mom.
Oh, the mop. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
So yeah, the water wasn't
She's
clearing
spitting water
out.
everywhere, huh?
Well, no, it wasn't. It wasn't sucking the water back up. So
Well, it looks like we know what to put on your Christmas list. The Santa Claus.
if you want, yeah, that'd be great. If somebody wants to get me another Chauncey, because then I'll get rid of Florence and I'll have 2 Chaunceys.
Chauncey.
Or
Jr.
I'll have a Chauncey and a Mr. Belvedere. Mr. Belvedere would be the next one they ended up getting.
Mr. Belvedere.
Because Florence is just a vacuum. Now, if somebody wants to get me a mop vacuum combo, yes, definitely. Definitely could put that on the...
We'll have to see what that says to Black Friday people.
Well, all right. Yeah, I ain't going to turn that down. Shoot.
Okay.
But yeah,
But he might tear it up.
I mean, technology tears up eventually anyway.
Okay.
True. That's, I don't usually set out to intentionally tear it up.
We know one.
It tears. I'm not afraid to open it up and possibly
Figure out
do
what's wrong
additional
with it. I
damage or
understand.
hopefully fix it. You just
Damage
never know.
report. Damage report.
Exactly.
But yeah, that was I think that was pretty much my week. Computer, work good. Yeah, can't
That's
think
all?
of anything else.
Nice.
Yeah.
Okay. Cool for school. You got any news?
I don't have any news that I've deep dive researched that's conversational, because I know y'all don't be looking at news like that. But I'll
I
throw this
glance
out
at
there.
news.
Did y'all hear about Marjorie Taylor Greene retiring or quitting, resigning?
Well, I didn't know if that was a true. You know how you see a stream or something, and I'm not crazy about her anyway. So I was like, well, so what? I mean, but a lot of times, a lot of stuff that might come up in your feed or whatever could be fact or fiction. So I don't never.
That is not fake news. That
It's
is
real
news.
news?
She's
Okay.
she's retired. She's quitting in January because she doesn't want to. Basically, she had said she doesn't want to. Basically, get dogged out by her party. Because her and President Trump have become at odds over the
Yes.
Epstein files and the shutdown and things of that
Now
nature.
she's in her feelings.
I don't think it's her that's in her feelings. I think she's, and I don't know. I haven't followed her very much.
Yeah,
I mean,
to be
but
able to
I think she's remained authentic to what she
believe
to the
in.
person that she has been. I think she's kind of just hurt. I mean, she's upset because she rolled hard for President Trump.
She rolled real hard.
And now he's like, nah, sorry for you.
He's like, off with your head. Boop. Yeah. We don't need you.
Yeah.
I thought I was your girl, boss.
Psych.
That part. I'm Donald ML from Boom. Yeah. Mm-hmm. So, but hopefully.
Yep. That's it.
But yeah.
I'm not a political person. It's all depressing.
Well, I won't sound political. I like to keep up to date slightly with what's the goings on slightly in the world.
Did y'all hear about the ICE raids down in Charlotte?
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah. That's crazy. It's crazy.
Really crazy because
wasn't it a church?
Well, it was an event
or something.
Yeah, it was a place where it was a lot of
They was having an event, if I'm not mistaken.
Well, they've just been raiding like stuff. I mean, they've just been doing the things.
Going in certain areas where they know that it was. I mean, because they're not coming to little.
I think it's crazy. I know I seen something where Guilford County Sheriff.
Did you just say they ain't trying that in a small town?
I mean, yeah.
I know. I seen something where the Guilford County Sheriff was like, we're not affiliated with ICE and all this, that, and the third. I was like, okay.
Yeah. I mean, because the crazy thing about it is, out of all this stuff, like our agency houses, I would say WICE, houses ICE, but we're no longer. We don't got rid of that contract. So therefore, we used to have 30 to 40. They bring them in, pick them up from Charlotte and bring them because no other agency houses them. So most agencies, when they get an ICE person, they'll get them 24 hours for them to come pick them up. They don't come pick them up.
You're released?
They're released because you can't hold them, because it's really nothing other than the ICE charge. I guess they're taking them to Mecklenburg County. Yeah, but Mecklenburg don't even hold ICE down there from my understanding. They're not contracted to hold them, not unless they took the contract. I mean, any jail or facility can hold them for that window. They can detain them for that 24-hour period. But after 24 hours, that 25th hour,
come get your shit.
Yeah, they out. But it defeats the purpose because they're very, very busy, getting them fellas and ladies and things like that.
Got you. Interesting.
It's sad though because a lot of those people are, some of those people have little children.
Yeah,
and don't have no. Other than the family that's already getting, they get you, they won't get the whole family. Especially if you're not, but.
They get me, they definitely getting the whole family. Because I'm like, if I'm illegal, all of them is illegal.
We'll say, look at him and look at us. We're not even the same.
You stupid.
Do we look alike? Oh, you think, really? Are we look alike?
Just cause me llamo es Juan. Hablo español. Muy poquito. Muy poquito, I say.
Your name's Juan? Juan?
Oh, Lord. Juan?
That was the extent of my Spanish right there. That's it.
Good job, Juan. Good job.
You did a great job, man.
2 years of Spanish. That's all I got.
Hey, I remember the cuss words.
I took 2 years of French, and all I know is je suis malade.
What?
I feel sick.
Oh. That's all I got from French.
I'll be like, je suis malade.
See, I learned that Spanish out of necessity, though, because when I was doing recruiting,
it was beneficial.
People see my business card, be like, Juan, queremos. I'm like, whoa.
Brace.
Hablo español muy poquito.
Who said muy poquito?
Muy.
I thought I was there.
Like, no. That's all the Spanish I know. That's all I got.
Yeah. I can't give you no more, player.
Oh, donde es la biblioteca?
Biblioteca, what is that?
It's the library. Oh, and donde es el baño?
Bathroom.
Yes. So I do know. I do know a little bit of the Espanol.
Juan, don't say that too loud because Ice will be here and you'll be sitting there.
Dum.
What's it say? Ice? I didn't call for ice. Ice. Oh shoot. I'm just joking. I'm just joking.
As long as they would have to catch me outside the house, cause they bust in doors.
Mm-hmm.
I'm at least one of them catching 8.
God, 8 one. You could take out 8 different people with 8.
And if it depends on how they fall.
So I'm just
Depends on how
honing
they
in
fall.
on it. I'm just gonna hone in on it.
Get a couple through and throughs. You know what I'm saying? You can hit 2 for 1.
Touche.
2 for 1.
Yeah, because I do not use home protection rounds, so
Say
they
I do
coming
not.
out too.
I said I do not use home protection. This is just a warning, just in case.
Just saying.
I keep saying I'm gonna get home protection rounds, but
Well, those are hollow points.
yeah.
Yeah,
I call them ass busters.
yeah, they busted. They busted.
That's all I got.
I said I'm gonna go to the range. Anyway.
Yeah,
But
we
anyway,
need to get together. And
we
go.
do. We really do. Are you guys ready for the holidays?
No.
No.
Why you ain't doing nothing?
I mean, when you say "Are you ready?" I'm assuming you
Like
mean have you finished your
Thanksgiving.
shopping?
No, Thanksgiving. We one holiday at a time.
Oh,
Who cares about Christmas yet? We ain't even made it out of November.
I ain't. I mean, I'm more or less ready. Well, no, I'm not, because since we're doing Thanksgiving here, I've got to straighten out. I gotta clean out the garage a little bit.
Yeah, buddy. I'm on Monday and Tuesday.
I'm just not a holiday
Cool.
person.
Swing on through.
Yeah.
Swing on through.
I get called a Scrooge. I just don't. I don't get into holiday spirit.
It
I love
says,
the holidays.
Says the nigga that travels every year for the holiday.
It ain't by choice.
Yes, it is. Because she's like, where we going, Booski?
Hey, I applaud it. That's the way you're supposed to do, though.
I'm talking about like,
Especially the
you
way
know,
y'all
like,
doing Christmas, man.
you know,
Christmas
it's just-
somewhere foreign.
It's just I don't, like, oh man, it's the holiday season. Oh yeah,
Yeah, I don't
tree.
do that
I don't get that giddy feeling.
I don't.
I do.
You know, I to be
I
honest
get it
with
in
you,
my own way, though. I don't get
to
it
be
like some
honest,
people.
I'm not a person that likes to listen to holiday music.
Me either. I refuse to watch holiday movies.
Yeah.
I refuse to watch because those
Yeah.
Hallmark movies that everything is just like beautiful and, you know, I was in the middle of watching a movie and I was talking to my homegirl. She said, "Oh, girl, you know, yeah, that's a good movie. That's a Christmas movie." I said, "Oh, never mind." Stop the movie, X out, and
Just
I went
because
back
it's
to-
a Christmas movie?
yeah, because I don't that whole Christmas like it's just like
See, I've got certain. I mean, I don't watch like all the Christmas movies. I've got. If it's Christmas time, I'm gonna watch Elf.
Nope.
But I'll watch Elf any time of the year though, because Elf is just a good movie.
well, I watch Elf because my daughter loves that movie and she could just
You don't like Elf at all?
I'm not a holiday.
But that's what, Elf is good. Elf is not a Christmas movie. Elf
It's
is
really
just
funny.
funny
It's
as
just a
heck.
funny
Will
movie.
Ferrell is
I'm not.
the bomb.
Nah. I like
Then
Will
I'll watch
Ferrell,
A
though.
Christmas Story.
gonna put your eye out. Yeah, that's
put
more
your eye
tradition.
out.
Yeah.
And
that's a classic.
maybe Christmas Vacation, and Die Hard.
Die Hard.
Die Hard's a Christmas movie.
Yeah,
Like-
I remember them saying that back in
Yes.
the day, but I never seen that. I mean, even though it was holiday type stuff in there, but it wasn't.
Give me my blood and gore, and I'm good.
Die Hard.
I've never.
Force.
Yippee ki yay, mother.
Yeah. Sweet. Have you caught up? Have you caught up on Force?
I haven't seen this week's episode yet.
Okay, never mind. Okay. Well, no, we just carry
Oh,
on.
and this winding up to be. It's gonna be a good one.
It's gonna be
'Cause I'm
a
like-
stone cold.
I'm
good.
really just gonna be glad when it's over.
What?
We've already talked.
Yeah.
I was not a fan of.
A lot of people that they like Power, but they wasn't a fan of Force, or
because
they
it-
might watch Book 2. Now, and I'm ready for Raising Kanan.
Again, unless Tommy is a superhero, it's just,
I get it.
there's too much suspension of disbelief that I have to.
I get it.
And again, I don't know enough about drugs. You possibly could just take over a city in a few short months. It's possible. I don't know.
One, he had
But
the
I would think-
connects. He had
But the
connects.
coalition is
Yes.
helping.
The coalition is wonderful. But anyways,
Anyway,
yeah. Anyway, so we have no news.
Hey, and you need to watch Mayor of Kingstown.
Mayor of Kingstown.
ain't that Jeremy Renner? Okay.
Mayor of Kingstown.
I
That
got
is a
that
good
in my
watch.
thing to watch.
That is a good watch. I think there's like 4 seasons. But it's very good
Landman is
watch.
back on too.
Who?
Landman.
Oh, is it?
Yeah, Landman.
Oh,
is,
I got to watch it then.
Landman is back. I'm on.
I like that show.
I like Billy Bob Thornton's part in it. I mean,
I like how he talks his shit.
yes,
Hey, and he's real. But even in the beginning, when the very first episode when it started, they got him handcuffed to a chair, bag over his head, and they took it off.
Still talking trash.
He talked, and they ended up letting him go because they was like, "Damn,
He really is crazy.
He's telling the truth." And it's all dealing with oil, tycoons. And
I'm gonna shout out a show then since y'all shouting out.
Shout it
shows.
out.
Who is
The
it?
Morning Show.
Oh yeah, on Apple TV.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's good. They got
that
a new
good?
season of that.
Yeah.
Okay,
Is that
because I've been
good?
seeing it is good. It's got not Christina Applegate, but
It's
what's her name? The blonde
Jennifer
hair?
Aniston, Reese Witherspoon.
Reese Witherspoon.
The first season or the first couple of seasons have Steve Carell in it.
Uh-huh.
What I liked about it is that it cast people in. They're like Jennifer Aniston and Steve Carell. You think of them as comedic actors. Mm-hmm. This is a drama show. It's a heavy drama.
No comedy.
There's no comedy. So you see, and Steve Carell is playing a really dark character.
Really?
Very
Because he's a
dark.
comedian.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He plays
Wow. So they're expanding.
So yeah, it lets you see the range of
their acting
characters,
skills.
yeah.
okay. I would have never thought that.
and it's the premise of it is it's a news morning show and
With a lot of drama.
you're seeing the behind the scenes of it. Yeah.
And they got some drama. When I first seen it, I was like, oh, I wonder if Fox hates like that.
Oh,
I just
shit.
started laughing, thinking like, yeah, nah.
I couldn't see Emily Bird and
Yeah.
them being like that.
I don't know, because, Emily Bird be looking kind of, who's it? Is that early in the morning when they be having her up there early, and then after they look glam squad comes, because like early she be like, well, and the weather's gonna be, and like after 7 or is it 8 o'clock, she's like, and the weather is gonna be great. I'm like, her coffee must kicked in. She got us some blush on, a little lips on and stuff, and I'm like,
No, I've never seen her after 8 o'clock. I'm done by 6 o'clock.
Yeah. She be looking like, they just get out of bed, come in with like we do, like, yeah, it snows, it's gonna be cold, it's gonna be all right. But then after that time after that glam squad come in and get her hair, yes, and good morning, da 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 da. I'm like,
Yeah, I'm like you. I catch them when they very first come on.
Yeah.
I'm out the door.
when they be dragging.
Yeah.
Yeah, good morning, it's Tuesday.
Yeah. I'd be like, Herb, tell me the weather. Tell me the weather. All right, bet. I'm out.
It's like, and all that is wrong.
Facts.
But yeah, the morning show is a good show as well, Juan. But
Okay.
they have a lot of good
You need to watch The Witcher.
shows. The Witcher. No, I can get.
I like blood and gore,
Yeah,
sword
I-
play.
I don't like that.
I just like decent story.
Matlock, you should watch that with Kathy Bates. No, maybe not.
Yeah. That
Jeez, he looks evil when I said that. Have you? What's
I've never seen it. I didn't watch the original Matlock.
I know, but
so-
this ain't nothing like the original. It is a really, like, kind of suspenseful kind of, Yeah, I think so. But anyway, Chris, you got the stuff keyed up.
I
Look,
was drinking.
yeah,
My
and we're gonna have to ban y'all from.
Because you can hear it.
Oh,
Like, sound
sorry.
like you smoking crack on air.
Okay, let's see.
Like, that's about like me coming up in here with my CPAP, being like, yeah, I can't.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah, you're like, what is
Sorry.
that? Sorry, it's just my CPAP. I
Gotta
need it
have
to
it.
breathe.
Your CPAP makes noises like that.
No, but
I know, right?
Your,
That don't
your
sound
CPAP
right.
is to get that seal, so
Sound
when
like
you
Darth
don't.
Vader.
So it's funny when I could like.
No, my CPAP does sound like Darth Vader, but she was like,
Well, no, when you break the seal, because your mouth, you probably got the whole chin, the thing that keeps your mouth closed. No. Well, when I'm like sitting there and my CPAP is on, and if like it just, it's blowing air. So if I open my mouth and I drop my jaw, it'd be like, or whatever the noise is. Yeah.
Okay.
So you don't know about it,
yeah,
right?
I like that noise. I just do that for fun sometimes if I'm not really sleepy. It was like,
No, I don't like that. Don't like that noise.
okay, yeah, go ahead.
Go ahead, Chris.
People say, oh, relationships are tough. No, they're not. They're only tough when one person's working on it. Two people can move a couch real easy. one person can't move it at all. You in a relationship, let me try to help you right now. Rule 1, stop competing. Her success is your success, and your success is her success. Number 2, there is no equality in a relationship. It's like, we equal, no you're not. You're both there to serve. You are in the service industry, okay? You're in a band. And when you're in a band, you have roles that you play in the band. Sometimes you sing lead, and sometimes you're on tambourine. And if you're on tambourine, play it right. Play with a fucking smile. Because nobody wants to see a mad tambourine player. People say, oh, relationships are tough. They're not. They're only tough with one person.
I thought that was a cute little video with Chris
Rock.
Rock. I was happy to say Tucker. With him saying that, but yeah, I can imagine relationships would be very rough when it's just one person trying to work it out and the other person isn't. But I thought it was just something to share on our little group there.
Mm-hmm.
Something that a little talkable.
I get what he's saying.
Yeah. You can't be the angry tambourine player.
Mm-mm.
No one wants to see an angry tambourine player.
I play my tambourine.
Chris, we know.
No. No. Kim.
Go ahead, Juan. What were you saying?
I was gonna say, did y'all see? And this is what I thought of whenever he was talking about the play the heck out of the tambourine. Did y'all see a couple weeks ago when they did it was a couple months ago when they did the Earth, Wind, and Fire tribute?
Yes.
Did y'all see the tambourine guy putting on his own concert?
Yes. Yeah, he was getting down, boy.
Oh, wow.
Yes. Cause I'm like, I was over there looking up like, hell.
It's like, cause the camera's on the lead singer, and then it do like a wide shot. You see the tambourine guy just throwing the tambourine up in the air, catching. He was getting down. Yo, the people that are there live are getting a show from this guy.
Yeah.
That's what
even though Philip Bailey was still hitting them same notes that he has always hit.
Yeah,
I think that is what makes Earth, Wind, and Fire amazing. Is that even the freaking tambourine guy is going in.
They playing their position to the fullest.
Well, that's what life is. You have to play your position to the fullest.
But yes, about relationship, agree.
About relationships, agree. But the tambourine man was really
It's
killing
not really much to that. I mean, is anybody going to disagree with that so we can discuss it?
Yes, I'm going to disagree with
Okay,
you,
go ahead.
I disagree.
What you
All right.
disagree
You can
with?
be an angry tambourine player if you want to.
Okay.
Yeah. And I'm angry. And I want to play the tambourine.
So not playing your position in the relationship. Okay.
No, I'm not going to play my position.
Works out well for you?
Always does.
Okay.
Not.
Good to go.
No, I'm just joking. I am very participate.
To who?
I am a wonderful participant. I couldn't get that out. I was a wonderful potato head. Yes.
Next one.
Sorry.
Shit.
I sound like Larry now.
Potato head. How many drinks
They
left?
said it's very prominent in their community that the homie died and the wife end up with the best friend.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Where they do that at, y'all? You just break it down real quick for you. If he passes, God rest his soul, this is a hypothetical person. Then now, isn't the wife now a widow free agent? What? Just let's think about it. And this has been his best friend, so he's been around. They have good rapport. They know each other well. She kind of knows him. She has an inside track on him. He has an inside track on her. I don't see it as crazy as I've heard people try to make this, where, what they say, you become friends first and then you become lovers. They got through the first side of it. If your wife dies, you want her to be lonely solo forever?
He's not saying that.
I don't want her to be consoled by my best. No. If your wife dies, penis. If you die, you want your wife never to be with anybody. No. So
Okay, you wanted to find somebody
Yes.
to keep living.
absolutely.
So why not be with somebody that you know is a good person? You know, hopefully you wouldn't be best friends if you wasn't a good dude, wasn't a loving person, wasn't an abuser, wasn't nasty, love kids, love people, philanthropist.
So what you
I know
telling-
all my
so-
homeboys.
so what you telling me
all
is-
my homeboys are good
You're
people.
a widow, Chan. You think that would be okay if you married your best friend's widow?
I'm not saying it's the norm.
No, Chan.
I'm saying you're making it act like it is out of the wild and crazy.
It's wrong.
Is it wrong?
Yes, that's your best friend. He's dead. You gonna go live in his house?
Listen, okay. Any of y'all god daddies?
Yes, I'm a godfather.
You're a godfather.
Yes.
Taking on the godfather is what? Go, friend. What's your
If
responsibility?
the parents pass, you are now the guardian of that child. That's what that means.
The god wife. The god husband.
No, because in that sense, Shan, what you're saying is this: the humans in question are in the ground, right? In marrying your best friend's widow, only one of them are in the ground, and now you're inside your best friend's widow. It's a different thing. You going
Stupid.
all sexual.
No, but that's
I'm
going
going
emotional.
Chan.
I'm going productive. I'm going to provide and protection. That's where I'm going. Y'all want to always go to beat 'em up. I'm not always going there.
Love and loyalty dying at the same time.
No, it's not. Is it more loyal to now let my best friend who's past wife just run around the world willy-nilly and get with a serial killer?
Like they say in life.
Or marry a serial killer, friends.
All right, so that was from Pivot.
Yes, I like that.
Well, I'll chime first.
I want to hear what you got to say, Chris.
I couldn't do that. I couldn't. I understand, you know, trying to be there for them, because in all honesty, if he's my best friend and he passes away, that means that his wife is my sister.
Yeah.
So that's what that is. I couldn't. I wouldn't feel right, because that's my boy. You know what I'm saying? And I speaking of myself, I've got a code. I couldn't do that. I wouldn't feel right. Now, would I be there if she needs me to help with anything? Yeah. For her, the little man, yeah. As a friend, or as a brother. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
I'm your brother. But yeah.
But you not her brother.
No, but again.
And her husband is dead.
And that was my brother.
And Chris, she just might see something in you.
And I'm sorry.
And you might need to help her through it.
I'm here for you.
Not her brother.
I'm here for you, but you no, I couldn't do that. I really couldn't. I really couldn't.
The nerve of you.
So
no.
if your best friend passed away, you would get with the husband?
No.
Okay, then, so you agree.
No.
I have a certain code. And if you're my best friend, my brother, I couldn't see myself doing that.
But what if your brother, let's just change the dynamic. What if your brother says, man, I'm dying. Vanessa need a strong man. You's a single brother. You good on you got your little paper. I know you gonna provide for, because this $200,000 gonna run out real quick, man. Right. I know you know how she liked them Birkin bags and stuff. I know you can crack a whip and make her just tighten up. Man, I just want you to make sure my kids is taken care of, man. I need you in the house, man. Let's just act like you love them, man.
Again, I will be there for them.
Vanessa needs you in the house, Chris.
Well, Vanessa, again, I love you.
It'll be a help for
And
both
little
of y'all.
bruh.
Because, Vanessa can cook real good.
That's fine. I'll come get a plate.
And, the kids call you, Uncle Daddy already.
Uncle Daddy.
Because the kids call you Uncle Daddy already.
Uncle Daddy.
So what's the problem?
I'm not the daddy. I'm not the pappy. I'm your uncle.
Well, Juan, what about you?
Yeah, I kind of agree. I can see the logic line that Shannon was drawing. I can see that.
Yeah.
I can't get myself there, but I mean the logic holds up. The logic holds up. Okay, yeah, you're my friend. I know you're a good dude. Theoretically, should I have a problem? I'm dead, so
Yeah.
I wouldn't. But theoretically, should I have a problem? No. Would I have a problem? You doggone Skippy, I would.
It's like when you with me, do you be
Yeah,
thinking about him?
I couldn't.
Yes, I mean that's creepy.
Not saying there's not people that hasn't done it or wouldn't. I just
Said
couldn't
I
see
the logic is sound. The logic is definitely sound on the why.
Yeah.
Especially when people say that there are more women on the planet than there are men. So the odds, women don't have as good of odds. So theoretically, the logic's there. Yeah, I pass away. I know my man is a good dude. Yeah, I should be cool with him hooking up with her, but
Should be.
nah.
Then in my head, I'm like, so you been looking like this the whole time, huh?
Well, you dead, so you ain't thinking about that.
Well, I mean, looking
And you looking at me like, this, Lord, let me down. Let me go haunt these fools.
yeah, for real. Put me back in limbo. Put me back in limbo. I just want to get him one time.
Let me phantasm them just one time.
That's phantasm.
Because we said, oh man, you feel that cold chill? We said it like shit.
Just let me Jacob Marley them mugs, please. Just
Yes. Scrooge. That's real though. And I know what happens, but I couldn't do that.
yeah, that's crazy.
That's good enough. My brothers have standards. Not. No, I'm just joking.
I do.
What if I
Hold on. I'm sorry. And I want to know, because Kim gave this huge speech about watching after Vanessa. What dude gonna do that? That is not a speech that a dude give it.
Well,
If I know that I've only got 3 days to live, the speech I'm giving to my brother is not, listen, man, you a good dude. Vanessa gonna need somebody.
I'm like, screw Vanessa. She getting that life insurance. Hey, yo, man, where the hoes at? No, I'm just joking.
Because in all honesty, I want Vanessa to mourn for at least several years afterwards.
Years.
Years.
Golly.
But Vanessa, I should have been so impactful. Vanessa might not ever want to be with another dude.
Yep.
That's,
Yep.
I have ruined masculine. I have ruined manhood for you after me. That's the concept that I have.
Yeah, that's the concept, but that's unrealistic. No, I'm just joking. I'm just joking.
Just saying.
I'm just joking. I can
No, I think I do. I think after me,
After me, there's no place you
you'll
want to
never find another. Never find another.
be. Don't hype him up, please. Please don't hype him up. Don't. Look. But anyway.
Oh yeah.
What if I married the wrong person? First of all, please understand that not everybody has a blissfully happy marriage, but that doesn't mean that their marriage is a failure. A marriage is a partnership, it is a project that two people embark upon, chiefly for the purpose of building a home that represents certain values, an embodiment of faith and belief. Some people get to do that project together with someone that they feel super compatible with. But if you are building something of value together with a life partner and you don't feel super compatible, that doesn't mean they're the wrong life partner. The reality is marriage is about what you accomplish together, what you build together.
I would encourage you to take a step back and think about your marriage not as a relationship, but as a project, and to try to objectively evaluate what that project has been achieving. What if I married the wrong?
What you think?
I'll
Chris.
go last. Yeah.
Okay, Chris, what do you think about that? I'll go. Let me stop. I'll go.
I'll go.
Okay.
Well, I get what he's saying, but I've been in a situation where I realized that this ain't gonna work. You know what I'm saying?
Oh yeah.
And so I get what he's saying, but for me, if I come to a consensus with myself and realize that this ain't it, even though, but don't get me wrong, I'm not just gonna quit. I'll try. I will try. But if I realize, man, this ain't it, you know, and it's doing me more damage than good, I don't have a problem uprooting. You know, that's just my belief. But I get what he's saying. Like I said, you know, it's a partnership you build together, and you strive for the same. So, but yeah, I guess I'm kind of on both sides of the fence. You know, I just, you know, I know marriage is a commitment, but
it's a vow.
It's a vow, yeah.
Not a
but even within that vow, if I come to a part in my life where I'm just like, this is not the road I want to travel on.
Why would it be the road you don't want to travel on, though?
I mean, it could be a variety of
You
things.
have made that.
It could be a variety of things.
No, Chris, because you can't leave.
Who can't?
Chris,
Look, I reserve the right.
Chris, no, you can't leave, Chris.
Shit, I will.
Shit, I will.
I mean, because there comes to a point where, say for instance, this is just an example. You get with somebody, and this is just an example. Everything starts off good, you know. Of course, you know, you have your roller coaster ride, your ups and downs, but then all of a sudden, it gets to a point where it's hell constantly, and then it starts getting the aggravation on both sides starts escalating. Would you not be like, yo, I got to get out of this for my sanity?
I mean, definitely.
You know what I'm saying?
Definitely.
So that's what I'm saying.
But
when
in
I say
marriage,
I'm talking about a marriage.
you go through. I mean, you want to troubleshoot. I mean, and I say for me, I would think I want to exhaust all my options before I just say.
And that's what I just said.
You know, walk away.
Yeah, it ain't just like you wake up like, yeah, I don't like you no more. Pew, come on. No, you try. You do your due diligence, but just know if this, you know, I hate it, but for both of our sakes, we can't stay together.
But like that man said, it takes two people, and if one person's already signed out, ain't no need it. You just
bump your head against the wall.
Yeah.
You know, so that's like I said, that's just my take. You know, so yeah, I reserve the right to pack my ditty bag and
not a ditty bag
and bounce.
What you got in that baby oil?
Maybe.
Take that.
Mm-hmm. Go for it, man.
Ditty bag. I got it.
Yeah.
Military,
Ditty.
you know.
Well, I knew what you were saying, but then I was like, "What is she talking about?"
She talking about ditty.
Then I got
I knew what she was talking about, but I was talking about military. Yeah.
But
yeah.
Well, I mean, I think my position on marriage is pretty much known. I mean, I do pretty much. I agree with that philosophy. It is, you know, it's bigger than my personal happiness. It's you know, it's great if you are with someone that you're super compatible and always happy. But for me, it is bigger than it's bigger than just my personal happiness. It's something more than that. The marriage it's about something more. The whole, oh, we're running. I think that, as in life, I mean, you're going to run into rough patches with anything.
True.
But it's you stick and stay. I mean, obviously there are circumstances where for your personal safety, you should check out. But I think I don't think it's as easy as we've had a series of rough patches. I'm a check out.
Yeah.
I think it's.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think that the vow means something.
Oh, it does.
I'm a firm believer in the whole "till death do us part."
But see, my thing is,
Thing.
I don't want to kill you. You know what I'm saying? And that's not, and I don't mean that as like delete you, but I don't want for certain people. Okay, like for me, I have a certain tolerance, but you keep poking the bear. When I come to, I'm mauling. You know what I'm saying? So, and for me, when I'm pissed, I'm pissed. And nobody can bring me down from where I'm at but me. So, and that's why I said, of course, do your due diligence. Meaning just exactly what you said. You're not just going to quit, wake up and just quit. Do your due diligence. Do your due diligence. And do your work. But there comes a point in time where you gotta just be like, man, like you said, I've exhausted it. You know what I'm saying? And I gotta go.
So I gotta go get my ditty bag, yeah.
Yep, ditty bag.
Throw that oil
Throw it
in
over
there.
my shoulder. I'm about to be
True.
Yeah.
I just, like I said, I'm in the camp that escape is only an option when escape is an option. I believe when you get married, you burn the boats.
Yeah.
We on an island, we burnt the boats.
Well, just
I
kill
got
it.
one in the bush.
Chris.
I keep one.
Everybody
in the bush.
gonna die today.
Hey, I keep one in the bush. Hey, I keep one in the bush.
Come on, y'all. We're gonna go out here in the ocean. We ain't been out no. Come on, everybody.
This ain't the Titanic.
Go.
Where we going down together. I'm hopping on the
going
raft.
down.
Yeah.
Till death, didn't we say? And I mean that.
Well, I'm gonna rise like a phoenix.
Oh, goodness.
But anyway,
Play with
You didn't chime in, Kim.
No, I said a little something, but it's really don't need to be chiming in. Anybody know I'm a runner, I'm a track star. I'm just gonna put it out there.
Hey, I keep my go fasters laced up.
Because I just say this because I can recall a moment in my personal marriage to where I seen red, and I just don't like that for me. So I would rather save everybody and be like, you know what?
Precisely.
Let me just be done with
Precisely.
this.
But and this is my even in like aside from marriages, haven't y'all had interpersonal relationships or friendships where that friend made you see red? I'm sure y'all been with me long enough. I'm sure y'all have encountered where I made you want to see red a couple times.
No, cause for me,
Chris, there's been times that I remember I've been black and blue for making you see red. So
He was immature.
I'm talking about as an adult, man.
Time in his
I'm talking about
life.
as an adult.
Hit me.
But that's what I'm.
But no,
that's
I get what you're saying.
We grow. Yeah. There's going to be times in relationships where you are going to make me want to see red, but I can grow. I can grow around and through that.
I think for me it's just a scary, and I just say it's a scary thing because, I can recall and like I said, it wasn't yesterday, but I had very few moments of like really red. Like I've seen red only a few times in my life. But when I was in a relationship that wasn't healthy and I felt like I wasn't being respected, like all the bad stuff. And then, this guy look at me and just say something slick. And I'm like, what did you say?
Okay.
Like, who I
one
am,
for
so.
And this is what an event from my past. You having an argument, a disagreement. It's escalating. Hey, I need to step away from this situation. Calm down, because we're not getting nowhere. Okay? But the other party, where you think you going? Next you know, you ain't going nowhere. Bow. oh no, you don't poke that bear. You see what I'm saying? You don't poke that bear. You ain't going nowhere. Where the fuck you think you and the whole time is agitating the whole. But meanwhile, you're trying to get away so you can level your head so you can have this conversation that you know you need to have. But you just keep poking the bear. So next thing you know, one person done shove somebody, you done shove the other person.
They're having a shoving match.
No, I'm talking about it's physical.
I know that.
You see what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. So why do I want to stay in this when I'm trying to de-escalate the whole situation, but you're trying to keep throwing gas on this fire? So yes, I will smoothly uproot the fuck out your life, regardless. And I mean that full chest. I don't have a problem forgetting you. Because at that point, just like you said, I don't see what you are. All I see is a motherfucker that I want to hurt.
Oh, see, just red.
You see what I'm saying?
I mean, I hear those things.
Okay, so I'm supposed to stay in that? Huh?
Okay. I'm not saying anyone should stay anywhere. I'm saying my personal opinion. Yeah. My personal opinion is yes. Because I think it's not always going to be that. I think there are going to be moments where there's that, but it's not always that.
But if it's
and in those moments when it's not that, you try to grow around those things. Okay. You know, when we got into it the other day, these are the things. And it's got to, again, two people have to be willing to work on it. Yeah. So it's got to be, we're going to grow through it. We have to both have the same, if we don't both have the same mindset, it doesn't work.
True. But now, within that moment in time, when that argument is intense, in a blink of an eye, your life can be taken away.
And I mean, just
and then you're out.
But then one person's locked up, but you destroyed something when you could have just left.
Yeah, you didn't have to burn the house down. You could have just walked away from the house. Yeah. You know,
you
could have walked away.
And that's my philosophy, because I know me. You get me to that point, I don't see anything but a motherfucker. And if I look at you and whatever feelings I have for you at that moment in time, because I should never feel that way, regardless of the situation or whatever argument we're having. I should never feel that way. I feel I should never feel that way where I forget who you are. Wife, girlfriend, lover, dog. You know what I'm saying? I should never feel that way.
Yeah.
Shut up. I should never feel that way about you. So if you get me to that point where I don't give a fuck about you at this point in time, and I want to do you bodily harm, and again I say I should never feel that way about somebody that I'm sharing a space with. But for me, when you get me to that point, no, because I know me, and I know what is in my head that I want to do to you. That is strictly of no God.
Straight evil. Only evil thoughts.
Especially when I'm thinking of how I can just take you.
Wild thoughts.
In the blink of an eye.
Yeah. I mean,
I just don't. I mean, but I get what you're saying though, and I agree with you. But there comes a point in time where you got to be like, you know what? I wash my hands of you.
Yeah. And I don't do well when people kind of challenge my peace. Yeah. Like when I say my peace, like if I'm for the most part, if I'm in a good space, and then a majority of the time when I'm with you, you put me in like a bad space, or you give me like really bad juju, like.
But you're not going to marry a person who's always going to keep you in a bad headspace. No. I would hope you're not going to marry a person that's always going to keep you. But
that's why, when I was jokingly said I'm a runner, I'm a track star, like I don't do well. Like I see people, how they are, and I just be like, yeah, I'm done. Because this isn't going to work.
I'm not talking about you stay in a dating relationship. Yeah. No, a marriage transcends that. That's one. I'm strictly speaking marriage. I'm not talking dating.
I know.
You're not going to date somebody that I would
I'm talking
assume
marriage.
that you're gonna vet your spouse
Yeah,
better than to be like, yeah, I'm always in a bad headspace with this person, but would you marry me anyway?
And I know when I was going through my thing, a lot of older people just would give me great advice, like, you just got to hang in there, because when me and such and such were younger, we did do, and he wasn't this, and he wasn't that, blah blah blah. And I was just like, well, that's good for you. But see, like everybody don't have that same mindset. To like, I ain't gonna let you like have 12 outside babies and have 4 different wives and whatever. I'm not gonna let all that. You can't make me look like a fool, but one good time, and I'm gonna give you that one good time. And then after that, at that point, I'm pissed, because I'm sitting here like, now why I let this little clown, why I even let this thing happen like this? Now I'm sitting there thinking like, I could have just shot that nigga and I ain't even have to deal with this, and whatever. But I'm just giving an example, But I could have done something very life changing, and just out of feeling. Because what people don't realize, a lot of times people act out of raw feeling. I mean, when they're going through something with their loved one or whatever. So, I just wasn't.
Yeah.
Okay.
Next.
When I think of Marshawn Nealon's passing, one, it's obviously tragic and it's sad, but manufacturing joy is exhausting, right? So many people are fighting this internal fight, and from the outside, they say, or you feel, that public accomplishment and public success can heal private wounds, but it can't. So whatever that trauma you're facing, whatever those obstacles or adversities or that pain or that voice in your head that's telling you that something's wrong, or that voice in your head that's telling you it's not enough, trying to manufacture the joy, whether it's for yourself or for other people, is exhausting. And I was talking to my therapist about it, and she was asking me like about conflict resolution, and I was saying, like, I don't have this large range of emotion. I'm either like, I'm good with everything, or I want to fight, right? Like, I don't let myself feel any of the things in the middle, because I think, one, when you feel those things, you have to accept those things. And I also believe it's like hard to move on afterwards. I want to be able to move on. Like, I want to be able to be happy. I want to be able to, I know the situation sucks, but I want to bring joy for myself, and I want to bring joy for people around me. I don't want people, and Marshawn Nealon, like, he lost his mom, and he never actually got over that. Then you score a touchdown on Monday night, and like, you hear after his death, like, people are like, man, you should have been happy. Like, that touchdown don't change the hurt. And Dak and other players have mentioned, like, he was saying bye to everybody. How heavy must life be for you to say, I'm in this spot and I love this and I love y'all, but I'm ready to go? And so for me, it just says a lot about how heavy pain can truly be.
Hold up.
That comes in so loud. Yeah, that was a little deep right there. When I seen it, I was just like, oh man. Because I ain't say I forgot, because I don't watch sports like that. So when I seen it, I was like, oh yeah. And I was like wondering, like, why is all those people, because this was like the other, like, I'm saying 2 weeks ago.
2 weeks ago.
Yeah, and I was like, why is all these people, what's going on?
I mean, he literally, because I watched that game, and he blocked field goal, scored his first NFL touchdown, and then the next day he's gone. So I get what he's saying, and it's very true. Manufacturing joy, it can be exhausting, because it takes a lot of effort to try to pretend, and that's basically what he's doing, is pretending to make yourself happy. That is exhausting. And if you have an internal pain, the littles, like, him scoring his first touchdown, that don't take care of that deep rooted internal pain, because I knew he had just lost his mother, but in my head I'm like, yo, his career, he's playing for his mother now.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
To kind of, I don't want to say offset, but to kind of help him get through it, but again, that internal, that weighs heavy. If you are truly going through something, and it's weighing heavy on you, you try to mask, your pain to everybody else.
Yeah, that's true.
And that's very tiresome. You try to press yourself forward, but on the inside you feel like you're stuck. So I get that. I'm not a Cowboy fan, but my heart did go out to him, because I just, it takes a lot to, in my head, it takes a lot just to delete yourself, self-delete.
Yeah.
And in which I honestly can't say I would never, but in my head I can't see myself hurting myself in any way. I love me some me. I couldn't see that. I can see going, having that hurt and trying to figure out your way out of that dark cloud. That's hard.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's a very true statement. It is exhausting. It is very exhausting in my eyes. So yeah, that's my little tidbit.
It is, and I guess he probably didn't have. I mean, like I said, he did lost his mom. Yeah, he lost his mom, and he probably didn't have that support system. To kind of, because I think it's important to have a good support system. I mean, and like you said, he played that night. Just made his first touchdown, all that stuff. Like I tell people, sometimes you could have a major loss, and all the money in the world, all the touchdowns, all the whatever, couldn't replace that feeling. So, I think, and again about his having a support system. I'm sure for some time he was already going through. I mean, because his mom had died like a few weeks or something. It had been a few weeks or something I don't know the exact timeline or whatever.
But he was still going through.
Yeah, he was still going through, and he didn't have no friends that could like see past that, or just kind of help him through it, or could give him that, just seeing him, meet him where he was at, because everybody's probably like, yo man, I know your mom gone, but yo man, you playing, and da-da-da, and looking at all the other stuff that a lot of people, kind of like superficial type stuff. And he was just probably like, yo, man, I just, I want my mom. I miss my mom. And he's a grown man. And, I tell people, shoot, I'm a grown woman. Been paying my bills for a long time. And this mom was, I just miss my mom. And I'd be like, man.
And the crazy thing is, I know for me, I'll be watching something and next thing you know, I'm just like crying. Seriously. You know what I'm saying? It's something that triggers something in your memory.
Yeah.
So yeah. So that kind of makes me think, do you ever really get over it? You know what I'm saying?
Yes.
But I mean, because certain things will trigger certain things.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I don't think you ever really get over. I just think you process it.
Yeah.
Like, a lot of people's like, well, you never really got to grieve. And I'm like, no, I just process it daily. Like, some Tuesdays I wake up and I'll be like, it's Tuesday. Okay, I'm going to just sit in this for a minute. Oh, okay. And then, the next Tuesday I could be fine. And then maybe that Friday I'll be like, man, it's one of them damn days, man. It's just like, okay, moving on. I'm just going about my business.
Yeah. Because even like on my timeline with my pictures, it'll pop up and I'm just like.
That sucks.
Why you do this, Facebook?
Well, I mean, I'm talking about like stupid. Even you know how like
on your phone,
my phone, my like pictures, and just like the other day, you sending pictures of mama, and then you be like, I actually called her. I was like, look, you got to stop, man. You got to stop. You know what I'm saying? She was like, and then she gonna tell me, I got one last video I found, and I'm gonna go ahead and let you know you gonna cry. So get your tissue. I was like, damn, I hate you. Click.
It was like, she was so right. I cried the
And
whole
I did,
video.
man. I was just like,
and I kept watching it over and over.
I did.
Yeah.
Because matter of fact, Nakaya walked in on me and she was like, you okay? I'm like,
You all right?
your damn mama. Your damn mama.
She's like, I know my mom makes me cry sometime too.
Oh my
but
goodness.
I love her
but
through
anyway,
it.
but yeah. Oh, go ahead, Juan. Sorry.
And you didn't say anything, Juan. You get the last word.
So you had mentioned something about him not having a support system, and that sometimes even if you do have a support system, it doesn't help because and I don't know what his life situation was or anything, but sometimes just because of the position that you're in, you can't mourn the way you'd want to because you just have to keep going.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So even if you have the support system, it's like,
Yeah.
you don't engage. No, I'm good. You keep moving.
Yeah. You kind of internalize it.
Yeah. So.
And I guess being in the NFL, your schedule's hectic anyway.
Yeah.
And you're dead in the middle of your season, so you really don't.
Yeah. You have to because again, I don't know. He's probably got. Once you make it to a certain position, you probably have people that are relying on you. So you can't fumble the bag because you're carrying the ball. So I'm not gonna say. You're thinking that you don't get to mourn. You got to keep going, and you got to shoulder the loads.
Yeah.
But I think one thing, and I could be wrong, but I think mourning is an important part of the process. Even though everybody doesn't do it the same, some people, it takes, I would say some people just take a lifetime. Because I've had people, and I'm not being funny, I've had people say things like, well, I lost my mom and so-and-so, and then I lost my dad, so, it's just been me, so I just never, but I wasn't that close to this person, I wasn't that close to this person, and I'll be like, well, okay, well, I understand probably how you feel, you didn't care that you didn't care that your mom died. You know what I'm saying?
Because I can speak for myself. Whenever mom passed, I know I didn't mourn. But I had a wife and three little kids that were relying on me. I didn't feel as an older person at this point now. I realized that I should have and did have the opportunity, or I didn't, but I should have taken the moment to mourn. But in the moment, you think, I can't. I've got to keep going for these people. I've got to be strong for these people. So I get it.
But I get it. I didn't have three little ones, but I had one little one, and I just was like, you know what? God, I just feel if I start to mourn, I'll never come back. That's the crazy thing about it. I was just like, gosh, I might not bounce back from this. I might not be as resilient from bouncing back from this because I seen darkness. So I was like, oh yeah, I just can't do it. Okay, it's time to go to school, right? All right, I'm gonna take you to school. Let's go. Keeping it moving, and just pushing forward. But it's like, golly. Some days I wake up and be like, God, I'm gonna mourn a little bit. And then, somebody would call me and I had to go do something. I'm like, well, I'll just do it later. So I just kept kind of postponing it. And then, now 10 plus years later, I just be like, fuck it. I just take me a few months, a few weeks, and I just and take the time and do what I got to do and just, make sure that I'm in a good, that I'm in a good space for myself. In other people too, but I just think it's really, really important that I'm in a good space for myself because, it's important that I make room for me. You know what I'm saying? Just like I can be like, well, I got to be strong for my brothers, I'm like, no. Because if I'm really bad and then I come to y'all and be like, well, so it's not going to be good. But, as we grow and mature, we learn different ways to cope and stuff. So, You know, I just always said I just never wanted to resort into, you know, because of, you know, family history and stuff like that. I mean, I never did drugs, but I said, God, for me, you know, alcohol, that would have definitely been my niche. So, because I have
I ain't gonna lie.
I have a capacity of holding a lot. So
I drink. I ain't even gonna lie.
you know, I'm scared to overindulge.
I'm like Bone Crusher. I ain't never scared. Yeah. But anywho, next one.
Strongest relationships are the ones that start over. Let me explain. When things fall apart, it's easy to walk away. But restarting takes real courage. It's not about pretending nothing happened. It's about acknowledging the mistakes and deciding to rebuild. Relationships lose their spark when trust fades and when communication stops. But here's the thing. If two people are willing to fight for it, anything can be fixed. Starting over means learning to forgive not just your partner, but yourself. It's about rekindling the friendship, reknitting the passion, and building a new foundation. You can't go back to the way things were, but you can create something even stronger. Something based on lessons learned and mutual respect. The truth is, restarting isn't weakness, it's growth. It's saying, I see your flaws and I'm still choosing you. It's hard work, but the best things in life always are. So if you're considering the restart, don't let fear stop you. Believe in second chances, and if the strongest relationships are the ones.
Go. No, I'm sure. Because ain't nobody trying to hear that.
I call bull crap.
Yeah. Yeah. I don't chew my food twice. So, just like we was talking earlier, if we get, and again, this is just me. If I get to a point where I want to separate myself from you, I'm good. You know, I don't. No, I'm not gonna chew my food twice, especially after I done threw it up. You understand?
Mm-hmm.
So, that's me. Next.
God. Almost like this, and we are down a person. Just in case you guys don't know, Il Boogie's out boogieing around. Nah, he's
prepping
He's prepping.
Well, by the time he hears this, for Q's surprise party.
Yeah, surprise Q. Yay, tricked you. Gotcha.
Yep. Time to drink.
Yeah. See, so stupid. But yeah, a lot of, I don't like to. I say what I say and I mean what I say.
But that was your post, track star. That was.
Yeah. I'm a track star. I think, and I say this a lot.
Go faster's tied tight.
I know, and I've said it before, and none of this say you shouldn't say something, you know, put it in the air. But I'm a great friend, and I try to be a good person. I try to be honest. I try to be upfront. But legit, like if I see something's just not like working, like it's just not working. Like I don't live in a land from far, far away in my mind. Like I'm a realist. Like I can see, like, yo, bro, you just ain't for me, and own that.
So you mean to tell me if I put a piece of shit on a hamburger bun, put some lettuce, tomatoes, and onions on it?
It's still shit.
Okay, that's what I want to make sure. It's still a shit burger?
It is.
Okay.
I mean, and
it's not
even
a double
though
deluxe with cheese.
Being a woman, we hold on to a lot of like hope and potential. I hate, he's got potential. And I'm like, girl, potential ain't gonna get you nowhere but your feelings hurt. And even as a woman, I did that myself too. But for me, I'm just like, yo, it's just easy for me to run. Well, I mean, let's just see. What are we trying to see? Because we already see, number one, we're not on the same page. You know, we're not even rooting on this for the same team. You know, we just, you know, kind of getting through. You know, so let me just get on through and get over you and go on about my business. You know, I keep these shoes on, boy. No, I'm just joking.
Go faster's tied tight.
Tight. You know, but it's not because, you know, like I tell people, some people just mesh well, right? Some people just don't mesh well. And I had made a comment to one of my friends. I said, people love to have me around, but they don't like to keep me around. meaning like I have a good time, we can have a good time and things like that. And
what you always say, I'm here for a good time.
I'm here for a good time, not a long time. So let's go, because most of the time.
But if that's your motto, why should anybody else think
that's my motto.
differently?
That's my motto at work, really. But
Kim, I hear you say that. I don't work with you.
Exactly.
I haven't worked with you since we was teenagers.
The crazy thing about it is when I said I'm around my family, I'm here for a good time, not a long time. Meaning like we're gonna have a good time, and I might be dead tomorrow. I don't know, but we just gonna enjoy this moment. We're gonna make these memories. We're gonna enjoy ourselves. Now, when it comes to stuff like relationships, like I was saying, I'm gonna say it at this age, it's just so hard to be flexible for me. It's very hard for me to be flexible. I can be in a little bit, but certain flexes, it's just like, I don't know. And certain things that I don't want to bend on or break on, that'll probably be things that allow me to be by myself for a while. And I'm okay with that, Juan. Because you're like, I see your mouth like, but I just think it's important that as a person, period, just be true to yourself. And if it don't feel right, if it don't make you feel good, but for only a brief moment, then you probably, don't need it. For a long, So for me, I just be like, okay, I'm gonna just chalk this off. We'll be friends. We'll be cool, and just keep it moving. So.
Yep.
I'm not gonna run away. I'm gonna walk away.
Hey.
And we put everything on the table. Everything need to be said was said. Mm-hmm. If you need to say something else, you can call me, let me know, whatever.
Mm-hmm. I'm picking up what you're putting down.
Yeah. So what do you think, Warren? I think you're full of crap.
Called bullshit.
I think we already know where I'm going to fall on that.
Mm-hmm.
Now, once outside, so for me, I think it depends on what we're talking about when we say restarting. I think that now, if we're outside of something, yeah, I do fall in the same camp as you. I ain't reach you on my food. But no, if we're just, okay, we've had a bad moment, okay, but we're still in, again, marriage, dating different, marriage and dating different scenarios. But yeah,
I'm sorry,
we're still, we just had some arguments, and we're talking about just trying to reestablish and rekindle what seems to be dwindling. I'm all for that, but once we out, yeah.
Once we're done, we done.
Yeah.
Stick a fork in that.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, but the last one is a Facebook, Kim, that you put on, so you have to play that.
It's a Facebook?
Yeah, that's what you did.
Oh, I think I did that this morning.
No.
What's that? Okay. Okay, let me find it up. Podcast. Okay, is this the one? Today. Okay, this is the one. Yesterday. Okay, hold on.
Men, and study shows this, men have a difficult time making friends after 35. Mm-hmm. And this is the real reason why a lot of men are suffering in silence and suffering in their mental health, because of the lack of community and the lack of friendships. They're not like women. They don't engage, and most men don't build friendships beyond their workplace. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. And our friendship started from a challenge of who can lose the most weight and get down to the lowest body fat. Right. And that built the friendship that people see that we have today, and the love that I have for this brother. And I saw it in him. Like I said, bro, you're one of the best to me. Mm-hmm. And I think when you are building friendships, you want to have friendships where somebody can see more in you than you see in yourself in that current space.
Yeah. Why were you so guarded, Dr. Tubman?
Yeah, please tell me. Tell the world how he would leave me on red, and it didn't bother me because, and I want to add this, when you have dealt with your rejection or abandonment issues, how a person responds doesn't trigger you.
Yeah.
Because I didn't know what his experience was, but I knew I wanted to keep showing up for him.
Mm-hmm. Friendship is important to me. It's very essential, and I'm too old to start over in certain places. So for me, I have fresh wounds as it pertains to male to male friendships, brothers, real strong relationships. And I had just gotten to the point to where I was okay without the relationship. And so when this good brother reached out to me, he was very persistent. I didn't understand him. I didn't understand his process, his makeup. He's a therapist. So his mental is really, really strong. Mine's strong, but it's more defensive versus, just being vulnerable. So I had a difficult time trying to be vulnerable. I had what's called toxic masculinity, very toxic. And break that down, because somebody gonna hear that, and they gonna create their own definition of toxic.
I love the honesty, though. I love that.
But you know what, JT, I don't think it was really toxic. I just think it was guarded because we both had father wounds.
Yeah.
And when you've had father wounds, it's hard to build male-to-male friendships, because when you have not been fathered well, you're very guarded and you're very defensive, because there's a part of you that have not had a very safe relationship with another man.
Yeah.
So for another man, and I buy flowers, and I'm all the things, but then the duality of that, I'm a lion and a lamb.
Yeah.
And so he got to see that, but I understood it, and it wasn't that I needed a friend. I just there's just some people that you just felt drawn to.
Yep.
And I think that's beautiful. That's a great way to put it. Lion and lamb. I was all lion, no lamb in sight. So to actually start experiencing other men that were so transparent that they could show you the lamb, that took time for me to adjust. So I wasn't going to express how I felt. Bishop Jakes broke me from that. He kept saying, "How do you feel?" And I would send a strong arm emoji, or I would send fire, And he says, "I'm tired of that. Explain to me what you feel." But I didn't have the language.
Yeah.
I didn't have the language to explain it. That's a part of that toxicity as well. Because if you can't explain it, you throw signs.
Yeah.
Okay? And so it took me going through all of the therapy, why I rejected my father, why my father wasn't there, the terrible relationships with my parents, the terrible relationships with my brothers and sisters, all of the things that were wrong with me. I started paying attention to the tension, because the tension was causing me to break. So if you don't pay attention to the tension, you will pay for the tension.
Yeah. And this concludes. No, I'm just I know it was a lot. He said a lot, but if you filtered, what did you filter from that?
I've never had a problem. I didn't understand, guys not making friendship after 30 and all that. And I've made several friends, and it may be my personality, because
Maybe.
I'll walk up to a stranger and talk to them. You know what I'm saying? And I don't have a problem befriending someone. You know what I mean? So yeah. I don't kind of get it.
But I think it's like this right here, I guess, everybody isn't your friend. I mean, we have a hand.
Maybe I shouldn't have said friend.
Yeah,
but,
you have a select few.
But I have made friends in my latter years. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
So I don't get that.
Yeah, I make friends, and I don't be wanting to make friends. Because my best friend told me I can't have no new friends, so I just have to keep the friends that I got.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't know.
But I'm happy I met my boo bubble buddy.
Aww.
She's my friend.
See?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna talk to you about that a little bit.
Whatever. And anyways, but I think what he was saying about that lion and lamb thing, most men are just so abrasive. I mean, just like tense, or not all, but a lot of men. And he was saying he didn't know how to receive that guy trying to be his friend, He probably like, yo, he trying to push up on me. I ain't gay or nothing. And it wasn't even that, it was just him trying to reach out. He felt that there was a need, for him to have a friend that he could, be vulnerable with. But if you don't know anything about being vulnerable, you don't know anything about being vulnerable. You don't know that You just like, man, what you want me to do? Cry and stuff? Nah, being vulnerable. Vulnerable don't have to. You don't have to cry when you're vulnerable. You just be, transparent. You just tell them how you really feel. How you feel. Strong arm emoji. You feel strong? Nah, man. Right now I'm feeling weak. Right now I'm feeling sick.
Weak as water.
Yeah, But for me and y'all always have to. You don't always have to put on for the people, because the people care about you all as well.
Nice.
How do you feel, Juan? Do you feel strong arm emoji?
I usually feel strong arm emoji, but there's usually like undertones there. But yeah, that's one of the things that I did was just having the language to communicate your emotions, because that is something I think is a learned skill. I don't think and I'm not even just going to say men. I think a lot of people now. I think women are a little bit more adept at communicating their emotions, but I think everybody doesn't communicate their emotional state well. I think that's a behavior that is learned.
That's true.
Because that's something that I'm in the process, and I've gotten better at, but I'm still in the process of evolving communicating my emotional state a little bit better. One of the things that I remember, like when I first started working with my therapist, was he had asked me how I felt one day, and I was, and he was like, just don't use good, because you always use good.
Yeah,
I'm
always saying I'm good.
He's like, what are you feeling right now? And I'm like, I don't know. So I was like, I feel purple. he was like, okay. And so when I said that, I was like, because I don't really know the feeling that's attached to it. He's like, so let's expound on purple. So we just went through a thought exercise of me giving him all the subtextual emotions that I was feeling in that moment. Because like I said, I didn't really start dealing and working through mom's passing until I was also working through my divorce, because I was in therapy. So I was working through a lot of stuff. Knock it all out at one time. Yeah. So at that moment I was emotionally processing a whole lot of things. So it was like I was able to tell him there's surface level good, but there's stuff that's just sitting right underneath the surface. It's like, it's a little bit teary. It's a little bit of anger. There's some frustration there. And it's like, so we just sat, and the whole session was just expounding upon the emotional state of me, just making a offhand joke of feeling purple, because I didn't have it was cool.
She wasn't feeling blue.
And I get that, because I'm quick to be like, are you hurting? I'm like, nah, I'm good. Because, for me, I'm not. I don't feel like I should just complain. Yeah. I'm so used to sucking it up, keep going. Now, if I'm hurting, that means I'm like in some true pain. But just on everyday, you look like you're hurting. No, I'm good. I'm bad for doing that. So yeah, I get that. I'm so bad, regardless. I may be hurting or whatever, but I'm good.
And that's one of the things I've worked on, trying to, because like I said, communicating your emotional state is a learned. Yeah. It's learned behavior. Yeah. So I'm working on getting better with, even when I'm talking with my son, just communicating, this is how I'm feeling at this moment. I'm kind of sad. It's not always, because I always have the happy face on. But it's like, right now I'm feeling kind of mopey. I'm feeling, I'm thinking about these things right now. So there's a little bit of heaviness. I'm good overall, but there's some heaviness there, and just openly communicating those things, because it is something I want him to also be able to do. I mean, he's an adult, but we still live together. So it's like I still have to do my part and to help him see
leading by example.
Just what you've seen over the the larger course of your life. we can still grow and evolve.
Yeah,
and show difference and things of that nature. So yeah, having the emotional language or having the ability to communicate your emotional state is what I extrapolated from that really long. I thought we were going to listen to the whole podcast, man.
Shut up!
I'm about to curl up with my pillow.
Did you start crying?
No, not crying.
Like, she's going to really make me listen to this? No, but I like after 2 good minutes in, I was like, okay, yeah, but I was like, well, if I would have stopped, you'd be like, would you need to let me finish? I was like, I
definitely would have not been. I was like, dang, how long?
I never can tell,
But like, did she post the whole podcast by mistake?
No.
Oh,
and the crazy thing, can you imagine how long the whole podcast was? Because that was like 2 to 3 minutes. Or 3 minutes about
felt like 8 to 12 minutes.
Shut up.
I felt like Larry. I'm like, dog, I done checked out through most of this.
Yeah, for real. So
anyway.
long.
Oh, goodness gracious. This is going to conclude our podcast for the week. We hope y'all have a great holiday, because when we record next time, it'll be
after Thanksgiving.
Chris won't be here, but we'll be here after Thanksgiving. And
everybody have a good Thanksgiving.
Yeah, eat a lot.
Don't eat a lot.
Drink a lot.
Everything in moderation. But definitely love on your family. Spend time with your family.
Yeah.
Give thanks for all the things.
Yes.
Give thanks for all the good and the bad things. Because
love your family. Because I love my family.
That's why I say all the things. Because even my thought process is even through the bad things that we've been through, if you're good, if you're happy with who you are right now, those bad things help shape that also just as much as the good things. So be thankful for all the things.
Yes.
That's a good.
Yeah.
That is good. That's so true. Very true. Thank you guys who all support us. Follow us, like us, share us on.
You can follow us on Instagram at 3SGPod. You can get us anywhere you get your podcasts except Apple Music, or you can go right to our website, 3sgpod.gray8fam.com. That's 3sgpod.gray8fam.com. It only took me a couple weeks to be able to get that back flowing really smoothly, huh? All right.
Nicely done.
Kim, close us out.
All right, you guys. Take care. Have a great week. Thanks for your support. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.